episode of True Serum Podcast. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
It feels really weird right now because there's a third person missing. There's one person missing.
Well, he's on his way.
Yeah, he's on his way.
BPT to BPT.
Yeah, you know the way there. You know the way. Man's still on flight mode. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good time. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of crazy things going on right now. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you make yourself happy. And yeah, I ain't gonna talk too much. We're gonna do things a little bit different. I'm gonna let TEDNOFSKI lead the way. And yeah, 1, 2.
Okay, people, what's going on? It's Teddy, your boy Teddy from Know How TV. I forgot my fragrance of the day in the car, people. So apologies. It's in the car. It's in the car. If you watch a rap battle, you know where that's from. What was I gonna say to you people? Instagram. Please lock into my Instagram. It's actually fire at the moment. Lock in. I'm doing a lot of stuff on there. Keep an eye on the YouTube, obviously, as well. That's weekly. But keep an eye on the activity on my Instagram as it's popping, people. I've got some things coming in the pipeline. So just keep an eye out.
Dope. Yeah. While we're there, Mr. Mo, the producer, everything. Mr. Mo, the producer.com is coming.
Big.
New merchandise is coming soon.
Big.
I'm getting ready to drop my next single. Also, maybe something else might be in the pipeline anyway. Just a little throwaway thing.
Big.
So yeah, just keep posted. Well, everything will be on the website and everything will be on my Instagram, and the Instagram will take you to my website. So boom, yeah, locked in. Right. What's your first topic, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Let's go. Where do you want to go, actually?
Go for it, man, because I like to be. It's gonna be a surprise for me.
Right, this one isn't a surprise. I just want to know really your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So the other day, Kanye was beefing with Pete Davidson.
Skeet.
And they were going back and forth, yeah. And then Kanye must have been on a thing of like, oh, where you at? Yeah. And my man sent a selfie in the bed with Kim in it saying, I'm in bed with your wife. I don't know if he said bitch, but he said I'm in bed with your wife.
Yep.
And I don't think Kanye responded. Well, what can you say to that?
What can you say?
What
That's
can you say,
a whole
bro?
mic drop, bruv.
But there's that part, which I find funny. But then apparently all the people that saw the picture was homing in on one of his tattoos, and he's got a tattoo, or people thought it was a tattoo, yeah, of Kim, but it's actual branding, bro.
Branding, bruv. Yeah.
Branding, bro.
I heard about this, bro.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up, bruv. The picture and the branding, bruv.
Right. So I'm gonna. Right. All right. So I'll start with the picture first. Disrespectful as.
Hold on. It says group call. I think he's trying to call.
He should put it in the scene.
I'm gonna think it. Jiggy. Yo, we saying? Yeah, we saying.
Listen, is Mr. Mo there?
Yeah.
Yo, have you got a guest? Do we have a guest today?
No. You're the guest, actually.
Okay, cool. Look at your head. I'm outside, literally outside, yeah, but I've just been talking to some guy. Deep conversation. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm actually running late. I've got a podcast, but I was going to say, should we bring him in as a guest random, or should we just wait till
Is he right there?
Another week?
What?
Yeah, he's with me. It's up to you. I just thought spontaneous, but we could do it another time. It's up to you. What are you saying?
Boy, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, boy, it's a surprise, isn't it? There's not much long of the. I don't know, man. I reckon.
We can do it till next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anything, that might be. We might need longer than this, bro.
Yeah.
Because remember the last time we had a guest in it. Remember it went over to 2 hours.
Oh, cool. All right, no worries. All right, I'll see you in a second.
All right, come. Man's just looking to bring people off the street,
I know, right? And now we're all tied up because you don't agree. Can you imagine? One. Anyway, I was gonna say.
What's that look about?
It's like one LGBT. Now we're all tied up, beat up, mash up, and find out man's. Anyway, moving on. So anyway, so the picture, yeah. I thought that was some disrespectful shit. I thought that was so disrespectful. However, Kanye's been asking for it though, innit? But at the same time, Skeet needs to remember that Kanye is from Chicago. And if there's one thing that I know, that I think I know about America, be careful of brothers from Philly, be careful of brothers from Chicago, be careful of brothers from New York and LA, yeah? And there might be some, Detroit, did I say Detroit as well?
No.
Right. So Kanye, if that was going to break anybody, that would have been the one that broke me.
Yeah. That's definitely the straw that broke the camel's, yeah.
Fam, I would have been outside, loped up, bruv. You're getting beat up that night, bruv.
Saying that though, yeah. Wasn't Kanye looking for that, bruv? Because man was on the thing of like, where are you? Come meet me now. Blah, 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 blah. So I guess man had enough and said, look, bruv, I'm in bed with your missus, bruv.
Yeah, and the thing is, we're just out here pretending that Skeet might be a chump. We don't know nothing about that, brother. And he kind of looks rough, so he might have lived rough. And if there's one thing about brothers that have lived a certain, I know it's judgmental. I know what I'm saying is judgmental, innit? But he's got that whole vibe of, you know, that whole foster care, in and out of schools. I'm just saying, innit? He's just got that vibe about him, innit? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if any of that's true. He could have come out from a well nice household, very rare, but he's got that vibe about him, bruv. And it's like, so Kanye might have got 2 tumps and through the wire, man's tea is just like, you know that way there. You remember talking about that again? We don't know. But for, what was the other bit?
It's true though, you can't really judge people because even though, do you know them island boys? Yeah. Apparently they're, I can't even bring myself to say this, but apparently they're kind of serious.
What, serious?
Yeah, they've been to jail. They've done certain things. I think they've got a couple gun charges and that. I'm just saying.
No, I know.
I'm just saying.
But they strike me as the kind of guys that will get a gun just to get the charge.
Maybe
just to get taken seriously. I saw one of them talking about, I actually did sell my soul. I really did sell my soul.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I haven't been happy since. So they strike me as clout chasers, bro. They'll go and buy the thing and put it strategically in the back seat, like, just hold on.
I did see one of them the other day got hotted up at a gas station.
Hold on, shouldn't one of us be getting JIGH?
It's true, you know.
Shut that right down.
No, let me go. We just here podcasting.
Let's get on with it. This is a weird episode. If you want.
Let me back in. In the case of 10-month-old royalty, Daryl, you are not.
Look at the swiggy song. Oh my goodness.
Video shoot, no?
Behave. Yes, what's going on? Listen, I was walking.
Yeah.
And this guy said to me, stop.
I know, right?
He goes, can I ask you a question? So I was like, cool, go on. I actually had to type it down. He goes, if love is nice, why does it hurt? I was like, what made you ask that? I've just been thinking, reflecting. He said, I spoke about it. I was like, cool. And I got to go. And he goes, one more question. I go, what? Why do we stay in positions where we're uncomfortable? I was like, oh my days.
Can you imagine this brother's a whole angel?
Random questions, you know?
Random, but then I was like, talking, I was like saying this and
I'm going to start doing that.
Ask
people questions, you know?
Random, because I'm just walking. I was going to say, I like her boots, because that's what I've been getting. I like her boots. So I was going to say that, so I was ready to walk off. But when he asked me, I was like, quick discussion. I didn't want to fob him off. Remember, I'm like, I'm already running late, you know what I'm saying? But then when he got into it, I was like, and I go, you know what? These questions are slapping at me. I was just bringing one as a kid. That's what I thought. Let me just quickly check. But I go, I'm not too sure why it was right there. Anyway.
I'm going to start doing that story. Excuse me.
It's so weird because I wasn't expecting it at all.
There was no camera, no?
No, I'm just walking. This is to Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
And he's walking opposite direction.
Because I watch so much YouTube. There's too many people doing that stuff on YouTube now.
Remember what juice?
Ginger what?
And mango.
Ginger and mango. Interesting.
I felt that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ginger and mango.
Orange and mint, you know. My 2 favourite colours.
I'm
Orange and green.
do that
What
today.
you know about me? And then, always have to sort myself out, you know. What's the drink this week?
There's your brother, you know the show started, bruv.
Oh! Like, Curtains.
25 minutes ago.
Curtains. Okay, I'm ready.
This is the funniest.
Man's bought a newspaper for what?
You know what for?
Oh.
Okay,
And
I'm done.
I'm fully putting the insert there.
Did you not ask?
I have to find it.
Did you
Now
not
it's clean.
clean my...
Yes, bro.
I can see that's clean. Let's roll. What's the topic?
I purpose said Jai, you know, Jai. Let me clean it because Jai. Let me clean it.
Nice one. Let's roll. Sorry I'm late.
All right, so the topic, yeah, is basically Pete Davidson. That's his name, yeah. Pete Davidson the other day, or Kanye and Pete was texting, and then Kanye must have said to him, "Oh, where are you in it?" A man sent a selfie of him in Kim's bed saying, "I'm in bed with your wife."
Yes,
yeah.
I saw that.
So we was talking about that, and also he's got a branding on his neck, not a tattoo, a branding.
That's
bro.
what I was
You know, they
gonna
brand the
say.
cow. Yeah, man's got that.
Right, so that's what I wanted to say about that.
Brand
Yeah?
on the next saying what?
Kim's name was
Kim's
something.
yeah.
The thing he said because he's getting rid of his tattoos apparently, and he was saying he wanted something that's gonna last
Last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now my thing is one, how long have you been chatting to each other? You're gonna brand. You know what I mean? Because
Forget brand, even tattoo.
right, but some people tattoo.
Yeah,
Some people just do
because
it.
he's got tattoos of her, and she was saying that people that tattoo, they tattoo parts of their life,
of their
innit?
life, yeah,
so
that's
that's
what
why
they do.
that's why he's got tattoos of Kim. But the branding's a whole nother level,
Brand is a
bro.
whole nother level.
That's what I'm saying. Now that's for me. That's as weird. I haven't seen anything that weird since Billy Bob with the. You remember him and Angelina Jolie used to carry bits of a vial of blood, each other's blood around their neck.
No.
I remember.
Right, they used to have a little thing there, and
Something
apparently
like
it was her blood, his blood.
Bye.
To me, that's them level there. Like how long have you not been chatting to each other? Where you're ready to brand your skin?
Yeah.
And
Maybe
two,
not long. Maybe not long.
emotionally,
'cause Kim
are you
seems to-
serious? Are you stable?
I swear he's a lot younger than her as well.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I
surprise
just
me.
realised who it was the other day. I was like, this is that SNL brother, bro.
Comedian, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow, I didn't even know who he was.
he was a comedian.
Don't particularly care really, but flip Brandon next.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how for me, if I was Kanye, maybe that's why Kanye's annoyed because maybe he's thinking to himself, well, if you're ready to tattoo up your skin and brand, have you not been chatting behind my back?
Yeah.
And I think that's the worst thing about separations. It's the worst things about breakups. It's like, how long have you been chatting to this person? It's not necessarily the fact that you've moved on. It's like, oh, was this shit on my time?
Yeah.
And for me, I think that's possibly why Kanye had to get kicked off of Instagram because it was about to go. And then also on that topic, you see he threatened DL Hughley as well.
No.
Blood.
what?
DL must have commented on what he was doing, and he said, "What did he say?" He said, "If he said first and foremost, if Kanye was a woman, they'd be talking about conservatism. I think it's called when they take your money for your safety. You know that they did it to Britney Spears, they did it to Wendy Williams. They take your money and they hold it, and you can't deal with it because you're not in your right mind. That's what they say. Yeah.
What?
It's called. I think it's called conservatorship. I don't know. I will find it and I'll
You've
put anything.
listed it, but they only did it to women.
Well, this is what he was trying to point out, that it was like if Kanye was a woman, it probably would have happened already.
Wow.
But if Kanye is a man, it hasn't happened. So he was pointing at that, and he also said that can we just stop and say, all right, yes, Kim's famous, yes, she's rich, but she's still a woman. If she wasn't rich, what Kanye is doing is abuse. You know what I mean? He won't let her go. He just keeps putting her business out in the streets. He said, this is emotional abuse. Emotional damage.
Bye.
He said, if she weren't rich or famous, police would be getting involved. Different things, innit? So Kanye basically said to him, bro, do you know I got enough money to get you hurt?
Bye.
And I heard that he put his address on Instagram. I don't know how true that is. Right? So I was saying when I heard that.
You just unlocked something. Go on.
I was saying when I heard that, does he know that DL's are old blood? Like, don't make that old school way of him come out, you know, bro.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you always see people don't look. I don't know. You got for me. You've always got to remember where people are from, innit?
Yeah.
Do you remember when that guy kissed Will Smith? And Will Smith, without even thinking back,
Slapped him, yeah.
Slapped him, yeah. Philly, bro.
He was talking about Figgy phoned him straight
What,
away.
say like a who
Jay-Z.
kissed who?
Jay-Z phoned him and said, that's funny, bro.
Right. Somebody tried to kiss Will Smith on
Yeah.
on a red carpet, yeah.
On an interview.
And the first thing he did was,
Yeah.
He said, don't do it. He went,
yeah. And it's Philly, bro.
and you see his face just, all the jokes dropped, bro.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, Kevin Hart, all them men are from the same place.
Yeah.
It's Philly, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? We hear how Meek Mill and Beanie Siegel and all them man talk. It's the same place. So just because these men are on some gun thing rare, don't think that Kevin Hart and Will Smith ain't, when the shit hits the fan,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They ain't gonna come out.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like us. We could get so rich and famous and move out. Someone step to us. You know their ways. It's gonna come out.
That's true.
Anyway, I'm about to cut that piece out. People come find us.
Ah!
Let me come and test them.
It's
Yeah, you know the ways.
you unlocked something was unlocked.
When you mentioned the Kanye West or someone getting someone touched, I heard some guy the other day. There was an interview and they talk about Drake, and they had a voice message of Drake saying to the brother, "Why is Kanye West not dead, bro?" It was
Really?
Drake saying, did they say why you're not dead?
Why is Kanye
Or
West
why
not
didn't
dead?
why didn't do your job? I've given you 50,000 or $500,000 or something, and he's still breathing. Why is he still like, do your fucking job? And
Drake, yeah.
And the brother was going, you see, he goes, Drake's tried to get us to kill Kanye. And he was saying Kanye doesn't even realize that he's chilling with his ops, bruv. He said the same people that he thinks is security and the people looking after him, he goes, those are his ops and they're just waiting for the time.
Well, that's what Dale Hooley said. If them guys around you, are you really your mans? He said they're here, they're talking. You're talking like you can get people dealt with, yeah. But if they're really your mans, why aren't they opening up your medication for you? Why aren't they making sure you take your stuff and
Facts.
So now that you're saying that, I'm like, rah.
Yeah, bruv. He said
Maybe
it.
that's why he's rants, bro, because he's like he kind of knows. You can't kill Kanye though.
But going back a little bit, you were saying that Kanye saying, "Oh, was this going on my time?" But do you remember the last episode I was saying, women clock out before they physically clock out.
Emotionally,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes, exactly.
So,
Which is a horrible thing.
Yeah, so
That's why it always sucks to be in a relationship where you're still in love with the woman and she's not,
yeah,
because it's a whole.
yeah,
Oh my god, that's ripped.
yeah.
Rip. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna end. But it's getting a bit silly though. It's getting a bit silly. So somebody needs to step in and just, I don't know who's Kanye's man's.
Kanye will probably apologize, bro.
Dame. Oh, what's it? Oh no,
He'll just apologize and it'll be squashed. Kanye's good at apologizing, bro.
He is.
But then you say he's good at apologizing, but if we're saying that he's bipolar and everything else, he may apologize and then something will trigger him next week. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's gonna happen again.
He's been alright with
Although
Drake
that man
so
was saying
far.
that it only happens around promotion time, so I don't really want to believe that. Like he just spazzes out just because he's got an album coming out. I don't believe it. So
It could be a wave of emotions though. That you can't
it
control.
is. As an emotional guy myself, I get it.
Emotional damage.
I do. I get it because
I mean, we've seen emotional couples. I'm not mentioning that.
Hold on.
You know, 1 minute, yay, next minute.
Oh no, we talk about the same person.
I just caught up. I just fully caught up.
Hold on, you didn't catch it the first time.
No, I didn't. I thought I did. And I was there kind of looking around for clues like Columbus.
Oh, see, even I was lost. I'm on the same page now.
Yeah. I was going to drop a major clue, but I was like,
Yeah.
No.
Took a long way around, but I got there. But it's true.
It's a celebrity.
Yeah. they are celebrity-ish.
Oh, man. Jerry Cow. All right. Right, so we good?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to talk about this, yeah? And I saw it being spoken about, and I thought it was a very, very important. Right. Should we, as black people...
You still won't get that, but...
After.
Yeah.
Should we, as black people, limit the amount of white professionals around us to curb the superiority complex? Okay? So let me break that down. When we're younger, as young black boys, we got white teachers, right? Then we get older, we got white managers, and we got white bosses. Everybody seems to be white. Is it possible that it's building a superiority complex in us from when we get younger? And a lot of people, a lot of black brothers will say, "I'm not buying from them; they're too expensive," but then go and spend all the money with a white company with no problems, or they won't take the black person's word for it. But if a white person says whatever, they'll just take it as gold.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Is that something that's developed from young? So like, should we be having like black schools or black Sunday schools? Like, for example, let me go down the road.
This is a hot topic, by the way.
Right,
this
right.
is hot, and I'm ready for it.
When I was younger, I had a crush on my teacher, yeah, Miss Jolly. I thought she was one of the
Primary
most...
school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought she was one of the most beautiful women, if not the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen, right?
Okay.
And then when in primary school, all I was ever looking at was white girls. Yeah. White girls. But there was only 2 or 3 black girls in the... If I remember correctly, there was 2, 3 black girls and 1 mixed race girl, yeah? I didn't really look at any of them like that, okay? It's not until I got to secondary school when I was surrounded, again, not even in year 7, it's when we went up to year 8 and then the next lot came in and I was like, damn, because I still feel like the year below us had a lot of fine women. And the year above us.
For me, it was for me, the 6th form was year 11s and year 10s. That's what I was at.
Right. Yeah,
they were, yeah.
So they would have been year 9 and year 10s for us. Technically, yeah. At the time.
Okay.
So it's not until them times when I got to secondary school and I was like, whoa, oh my days, black women. Do you know what I'm saying? But in my primary school, I was surrounded by mostly white people. Mm-hmm. My main primary school teacher, Mrs. P, and that's all I'm going to say. She used to say a lot of things, and I always used to feel it dampen my spirit, yeah. Mm. And when I grew up, I just kind of felt like she's right because she speaks well, or she's right because she looks a certain way. Do you know what I'm saying? Or she carries a certain way, and then you go over, and I guess the other side of the road would be church, and I don't know if I kind of rated them. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I heard somebody talking about this, and it was like, are we basically setting up our black kids to fail? And so just because of that, everything is white. So then by the time you get, it's like, yes, boss, and you don't even know you're doing it.
Yeah.
So what do you think on that?
Should I go? Do you want to go?
Go on.
Very, very, very valid points. But for me, I think, and again, big up to my mum, love her so much. But I think that's where the importance of how you're brought up plays a massive role. Because one thing about me and how my mum's brought us up is the only person superior to us is God. So, see, we've got every right to be and go. And I don't know if you guys remember in school when like certain you would have got Peckham because our Peckham boys would have got boys. Yeah.
Facts.
Man, you used to be like, wow, Jai's in Peckham, Jai works in Woolwich, and like, how? But one thing mum was like, you've got every right to be wherever you want or need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's small things mum used to say to me that I always took on board. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who are they to say I can't go there? The Woolwich boys own Woolwich. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And even if jobs, like, mum was like, They go toilet, you know what I'm saying? They poo, they do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Makes them different from you.
You know what I'm saying? What is different about them other than... So that's why I've been able to do certain things, go to certain jobs. Even like when so obviously I worked in the courts and stuff like that. And I remember a lot of people be shocked to speak to the judge. I couldn't understand how me and the judge would be talking after the case for however many hours, whatever. To me, you are just another human being. And funny enough, they actually respect you more when you treat them like that. Yeah. Whereas most people said you go shock and they're like, oh, bow and quiver, all the judges there.
It's mad because you said, sorry, to that point, I'm very much the same like that as well. Like, I remember my last manager, he was always like, I would never dream of talking to my line manager like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I've got a problem with you. Yeah. So of course I'm going to talk to you directly. Yeah. And you're another human being, so why would I not address my problem? Yeah. And it for me, I find it almost gets treated like, you know the word uppity? Yeah. Like, I would have, like, if it was to take it to slavery, I might have been one of those guys that got my ankles cut, chop off, you know the ways? Because it's weird, it's like, there's like a certain stigma, like, how dare you talk to me on a level? Yeah. And it's weird, I don't understand that.
I mean, for me, I don't know say I don't see colour, but to me, I see myself too high to let anything. So I go for things that, I better not go for that. So I'm like, no. If I'm qualified, if I'm able, if I want it, if I desire it, then I'm gonna do all that I need to, and just go for it. Like I don't let. If anything, I'll make it. You know me, I'm a bit rebellious anyway. So if you're told you're not supposed to do that, even more I'm going to do that. That's just how I operate. So and I think because our mum's kind of instilled that in me from young, that you are more than enough. You are blah 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 blah, and just knowing the BS that black people went through back in the day. Yeah, I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even if it means I come and be the difference, make the difference, help bring whatever. Yeah, that's how I operate. But to me, I don't see the because I mean, even like where I work now, one of the best jobs it's not even one of the best jobs, it is the best job I've ever had. Love the manager, love the principal. In fact, it's a perfect example of when management's great, everything falls in place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That being said, I'm the only black guy there. Do I feel uncomfortable? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel any sort of complex. I know my place. I know my job. I know what I need to do. And everybody plays their part well. There's no hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Like the top people do the lower jobs, and it's not too much for them to move. Yeah. Honestly, it's so refreshing to see. But I'm there, and if I didn't put myself forward, I wouldn't know that such a thing exists. But what I'm trying to say is I don't allow anything to stop or hold me back. You know what I'm saying?
You see, for me, I think I may have been affected by it because I believe that I carry a little bit of a chip. Yeah. Bare pay, like, so when I applied when I went to uni, I tried to transfer to a different uni. One of the things she said to me is, "You speak so well. Where was you raised?" Right? And I said to her where I was raised, and she said, "Did you not spend any time anywhere else?"
Bye.
And I said, "No." When I worked at a certain company for a year and a half, same thing was said to me. "You speak so well. Where was you raised? Are you sure you didn't spend no time elsewhere?" When I was in primary school,
those are very bold, brazen questions, by the way.
It is.
I can't even believe the fact that someone has the audacity to even ask such a thing.
They do tread on eggshells before they ask.
Yeah.
But even in primary school, I remember little things like, I remember my mum, my teacher used to sing. So my mum was like, "Oh, tell her that you sing. Tell her that you're in the choir." And I remember saying, "Oh, miss, I'm an alto."
That's my boy here, man.
And she was like, "Alto. It's pronounced alto."
Bye.
And I remember thinking to myself, like, little things like that stuck with me. And I was just like, and I think I grew up with a "I'll show you" kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? So when certain things come about, I think I do turn into the angry black man because of, it's weird. It's like, I don't have a superiority complex, but neither do I have an inferiority complex.
Yeah, that.
But anybody that makes me feel inferior, I get really upset because it's like, well, don't try and put me down for you to feel better. Yeah. Elevate yourself, and then we can, you know what I'm saying? We can speak on a certain level. Yeah. So I do feel like it was even like the concept of Black Jesus. I was like, really? Black Jesus, yeah? Oh God, we're reaching. I actually was like that. Later on in life, I'm like,
but as a church man, why would you have doubted that when, even I'm not a church man, I know the Bible, it says that his head was like what, cotton?
Like wool.
Wool.
Yeah. But
and I know no white man's hair is not woolly.
We used to have a one of those canvases in the yard with a white Jesus.
I get all that.
And he used to
go to Jamaica. Go to Jamaica, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh. I used to go to the bathroom and I could still see man's eyes. I used to go to the window and still see me. It's like his eyes used to follow me. So I think embedded somewhere was like, okay, it's white Jesus, isn't it? But then it was like, as I got older, I was just like, literally, I found my blackness about 7-8 years ago.
Wow. For
Real
me,
talk.
from young. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah, go on.
And again, this is my mum as well. Like, do you remember them times I used to come to school?
In school, you was very black, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember.
Yep.
That's all my mum. Like, that's all my mum. But even down to things like...
That's why I used to bump heads with you, I think, because it was like a clash. Because I was Jamaican, yeah, and you was African. And it was like, I always thought that I was a black Jamaican and you was a black African child. And I just think we just clashed in it because the lunches, everything. Yeah, it was a clash thing. And and that was the blackness. I feel that was the blackness, bruv.
Even little things like...
100%.
Like hair.
Turkey leg, though.
This is my hair, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to play it down to... So if my hair was like done, like, I'll walk in assembly with it up the height.
Where I was the opposite. If my hair was out, I felt horrible.
No. For me,
horrible.
I'm like that to this day.
Is it?
That's why at the video shoot, I was trembling, bro. I was like, my hair's shit. I was just in the dumps, bro. I'm telling you, I hate my hair out.
This is my hair, and you deal with it, not me deal with it. You deal with it, and I'll make you deal with it by coming into the assembly from the front. See me.
Good time.
I've seen that head bobbing late in. Yeah, I can see it now. Just late at the front.
Yeah. Cause a massive disruption.
Yep.
Miss Burshop would be like this. Yeah. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it, because why should I tame myself and whatever to fit you lot? No, you lot are fit.
If I had to go to work and my hair was out, I used to panic.
Nah.
Oh, it's gonna draw attention to me. They're gonna wanna wanna pull me aside. They wanna talk about it. Rare. I used to wake up with sweats about Mrs. Phillips. Because the way Miss Phillips used to get on your back, bro. From then, psychologically, I was like, yeah, this is messy. You can't be this way. But it's how our hair grows.
Yeah.
Somebody said once in a video, our hair grows to the sun. Changed everything for me. Just like a little sentence. Changed everything to me. Like, yeah, it grows up to God, bruv. Like, why am I vexed about that? Why do I feel the need to hold it down and tie it down?
And this is why
hide it.
I wish women, because black people's hair is so flipping versatile, so beautiful, so thick, so glorious, so rich. And we damage it and mess it up and tame it and do all sorts of crap to try and make it.
Yeah, but there are a lot of them are woke now. Is that if that's the term?
I don't even know.
There is a big movement. There is. It's a nice movement, bro. Trust me.
Yeah,
it's taken a long time.
Even with Jamaica and other West Indian country, I can't remember who it was. Was it Barbados?
What, removing the Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Fucking time.
It's taken time, bruv. Yep.
Real talk. Like, we got to stop. I
don't say anything, because they're cut.
But my last...
There's going to be an abrupt cut anyway.
Well, this we can't use this for 9 minutes. But did you not hear about the 15-year-old?
Yes.
Jeez.
The girl in school, yeah?
The girl that was on a pyramid, you know? Pyramid. On her period. And they told her to strip. Said that she smells like drugs, innit? She smells like weed, innit? Get naked.
You can't strip search a girl on her period for weed. I wouldn't let you strip search me as a grown man for fucking weed. Are you nuts?
That's a tussle still.
Wait,
tussle.
So the fact that you're underage.
The parents didn't know. The parents didn't know.
Imagine your daughter coming home from school.
Parents didn't know, bro.
Barling, run upstairs, go in the door in the house. This is mad. Go inside the house, bang, door shut. Barling, what's going on? Don't know. What's going on? Don't know.
And the thing is, what I can't stand about this crap is sorry doesn't cut it.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I want to make a formal apology. What the hell is an apology?
Hold on, was that the teacher or the police?
I don't care who it is. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, no, it doesn't cut
They
it.
always do it as a formal, a public apology.
Yeah, so what?
That doesn't cover the mental, emotional. It doesn't do the shame that.
I got searched. I didn't even get strip searched. I got searched. Me and Platsy were in the park, and we was in front. We were the only two people of color in that whole frigging park, and we got searched. I remember it like it was yesterday, right? I must have been about 13, yeah. And they searched us in front of everybody, and I remember just thinking to myself, how I feel embarrassed.
Embarrassed and the word violated gets overused.
Thrown around, yeah.
But it's actually a violation,
right? I had my clothes on. I was in a park. There was people around. Imagine being a 15-year-old girl. You're vulnerable enough as it is because you're on your period. And let's be real about it. We don't know. Some girls at that age don't know what the period's about. They don't really know. It just happens out of the blue.
And if they haven't had that conversation before.
Exactly. Right? So you're already vulnerable.
Of course.
For weed.
Yeah.
Weed that's being legalized.
There was a strong smell of it, yeah.
So what though?
Hey, you.
And the thing is, if you smell it, she probably already bun it. That's the thing. You've probably already bun it. So why are you getting searched for it?
it's one thing if you.
They're probably trying to make a statement. That's the thing. But then I know. But that's how that's what these lot doing it. They like to do embarrassment.
You know what annoys me about this is always again, and then this goes back to the topic that we were about white hierarchy and stuff like that. The same people that probably called the police probably went home and bun two ganja anyway. How many times have the police taken something and you know that they smoked it?
Happened to me one time, bruv.
I remember.
The brother took my food. They took the original. I said, "You gonna smoke this, innit?" And he kind of looked at me and I said, "Pussy, I'll take it, innit?" He took my weed. He took my crusher. He took my papers. I think I even gave him the blimp to take the piss. Put yourself a zoot, bruv.
Man.
I remember that day. I was like, bruv. And the thing is, I knew you was gonna go and smoke.
I remember you came to my house and you told me what happened and you went, "Fam, I know they're gonna smoke it."
He's gonna go bun it, bruv.
I know he's gonna smoke it, fam. And this is the hypocrisy I can't deal with, and I've never been able to deal with that. All my life, I hate hypocrisy, right?
Hypocrisy and double standards.
The only reason let me not even start with double standards.
Listen,
a white person can smoke. I was talking to you the other day about it. A white person can smoke uptown. No one bat an eyelid. A black person sparks uptown. It's 90% of weed that you smell up in central London is white people.
I've seen it, bro. When I walk through the parks,
90% of weed,
taking pictures of my fragrances. But I smell it in the air. I'm like, hey, that smells nice.
Hampton,
and I see the white
Brighton,
people. Yeah.
Hampstead Heath.
all of them places. It's usually white folks, bro.
Let me do that, bro.
Nobody backs
Yeah, it's true. Get spared.
Look when we was in Brighton last time. Look how shook I was to spark up, bro. We was all in the back alleys and shit. The last time I was in Brighton, I think I was by myself. Yeah, I smoked and I went inside. And everybody was, I could hear them going, "Oh no, it's too strong. It's too strong. Oh no." I saw their eyes before I left the thing. They were all on cocaine, bro. I know what cocaine looks like, innit? I know enough brothers that do cocaine and do manly.
They chew chewing gum and there's no gum in their mouth.
Right.
That's another look.
Right.
That's the number one.
But you want to talk about my shit just because it smells a little bit. Get the fuck out of here, boy. I can't deal with stuff like that. But that is traumatizing, and it should never have been allowed to start to, like, it should never have been allowed to stand, bro. It should never have been allowed to happen.
Well, it is I've noticed that these let's call them white people, yeah? They do things because they think that black people are still, how can I say, 10 years ago? But right now, when you do something disrespectful, like what happened to this girl, the whole school shut down. The whole school shut down. All the kids were outside and they marched. They said what they had to say. And what did the teacher get fired? Something happened to the teacher.
I think she got fired or she left. I think she got fired.
And that just shows you that if people as black people, we can learn from this. Yeah, this is what happens when you stick together. And when you stick together and you can see that there's an injustice and say fuck it, let's actually. You said the post over there about France.
Yeah.
And the petrol, and they all stood together, and then the money went down, the petrol went down the next day, innit? That just shows you. I watched the film, and I want this to get catched here. I watched the film. It's called Ants. Right? And there was a part where the grasshoppers turned around and said, "Bruv, if these ants ever clock how much how much they outnumber us, it would be a madness." And this is how life is now. If we just stick together, bruv.
It's how life is, and it's also how the world is.
Use these kids and this shit thing that happened as an example. But when you stick together, your unity is powerful, innit?
Facts.
Unity is powerful, but they know this, and they don't want us to be united.
Hence why you have the programs, you've got the music.
That's why so much money goes into
everything,
us being against.
Yes.
If we
Postcodes, wars.
Wait a minute. The fact that reparations, all that stuff hasn't even come to place yet. If we actually decided revenge, the war put that. So it's in their best interest to pump as much money into media popularizing black on black crimes, trap music, the gangster music, East versus West.
That's why I don't allow the term minority to be used when talking to me. I know we're not a minority.
Of course we're not.
North and South America was black and brown people. The indigenous people were black and brown, yeah? Africa, Australia, the indigenous people in Australia. All right, okay? Where else? Basically, everywhere apart from Russia and its surrounding areas was all black and brown people. They don't want people to know that.
Of course.
So I can never be a minority. The West Indies. Do you know what I mean? All of them islands, we're never a minority. But with that being said, it's 9 o'clock. Before I get too ham. Tell the people where they can find you.
And the brandy's kicking in as well.
I know, mine too.
My eyes feel watery, bro. So yeah, it's good for us to go still. You can find me at KnowHowTV _ Instagram. Again, people's popping. So please make sure you check it out. And I'm gonna have to big up my guy as well. Yeah, Big Toast. Check him out as well. Bomb Fragrances.
Oh, I just realized you got a fragrance.
Yeah, I left it in the car. It's in the car.
It's a mess. I was looking forward to what today's fragrance was. But anyway.
Just for the reference, it was wanted by Ozoro, and it's shaped like a gun barrel and bullet and all that. Yeah.
I want to smell it.
I'll bring it next time.
No, I'll get it down to the car now.
Where can they find you, bruh?
JIGGY, JIGH, Jiggy Jai. My name is Jai. I've actually got a new single coming out next week.
Warrior!
Finally!
So yeah, check out my Insta.
Dope.
Wherever else to find out. Oh, the what do you call it? Pre-buy, pre-link, pre-stream,
pre-save,
pre-save.
Yeah,
that'd be my
pre-com.
From.
Did anyone hear me?
Maybe tonight.
I think I heard you. Jesus Christ.
What did you say?
I said pre-com.
He's a mess. This guy's a mess. Give me that drink.
Let's give it to you as well.
So yeah, that's me.
And of course, always, all of my socials are at Mr. Motor Producer. MrMotorProducer.com is coming.
.com, yeah?
Bye! Let me take this drink away.
It wasn't me. He said .com, bruv.
Man sending into Charlemagne.
Man said .com is coming. Man said
.com
is coming.
I've got a new single dropping in April.
Drop it out.
As well. 420 to be specific. So you already know what time it is.
420?
420.
Easy time.
Oh, I thought you didn't know what it meant.
Huh?
No, I thought you didn't know what 420 meant.
Piss off your trap.
When he froze, I thought he was like, what?
So yeah, thank you for watching. It's been a weird, funny episode this week. But yeah.
Yeah, it still worked.
It still worked. More stuff to come from all of us. So keep your eyes peeled. Peace.
Peace.
Jake.